like okay, whatever. I'm thinking of a person, and like I loved this person. I was in love with this person. I would have done anything for them, you would say. And now we're not together, and I still love this person. In that I want them to be happy. I want everything that's best for them. And if I could do anything for them, I would. But love is love is an action, and my avenue of actions is cut off, so I can no longer act in love towards this person. So I still love her. I still want good for her, but I can't do anything about it per se. So I don't know. Is that still love? I don't know.
I think one example of a situation where I felt very loved was when Josiah and I got married and he decided to take my last name instead of me taking his or us hyphenating or each keeping our own. And what made me feel loved in that situation was that I felt like Josiah had understood something very important about who I am as a woman and sort of my identity as a woman, and I felt like he was expressing that by giving up something of himself, being willing to give up his name and take mine. And so maybe we feel loved when we feel like someone has deeply understood us and has somehow been willing to give something of themselves in response to that understanding.
The whole purpose I see of man on earth is to grow in their consciousness. And as they grow and expand their consciousness and move into these other dimensions, a very interesting thing happens, which I've observed from other people and in the literature and my own experiences and so on. What happens is that as you expand your consciousness, you begin to feel connected with people and with material things in a way like nature and trees and flowers and so on. You begin to feel a much stronger kind of connection with other entities, other human beings and other things in life, so that there comes to you a sort of a feeling of unity and oneness with all life. And that unity and oneness engenders love. Because when you feel more at one with somebody, then you are experiencing a form of love with that other human being.
I think that when we're talking about love, we have to say something about sex. Like orgasm is really nice. And I think it's that, and I think there's something beautiful about God's gift of orgasm to us as human beings, as sexual creatures.
Love is not sex. Sex is sex. Okay, love is a grander thing than that. It is part of that. It can envelop into that, but love is just the beginning. Sex is just the beginning of, deciphering the intimacy of what love really is.
Definitely had times where like you have the lust and you think it's love, but it's not at all, and you just kind of, and I don't know if it's that, it's just like your mind trying to trick yourself into this and thinking like, like this is what love is, like it's that easy, you can have it, and then
The devil, man, it's a temptation.
Yeah, exactly, and then it's just and then you kind of long for that lust again, and then it's like, but then it's not real, and I don't like that, unfortunately.
Sex is best when it's with persons, not just with bodies. So there's a sense of personal relationship and sexual relationship that goes hand in hand.
I think you can make love with somebody you don't know very well, and you do love them, But since you only know them superficially, you maybe don't know their bad points. And in that moment, for that night or those 5 minutes, you can love them, but your relationship is so superficial and your understanding is so superficial of them that it really, I don't know that it wouldn't feel as deep an experience as if it's with somebody who you love and know very well.
I think orgasm is one form of touching God. It takes you into a whole different space where there, for a moment, there is a connection that you wish you could prolong for 10 seconds, for a minute, or longer. To be able to be in that state and in that high, where, for me, is an expanded state of consciousness. Orgasm is a way of spiritually connecting with your partner, as well as a way of having great pleasure and enjoyment. In fact, there were some rabbis who, when they are trying to explain the experience of God, they say the best way is through the sexual relationship, they say, because then you get an idea of what real love is about, and what connection is about, and what enhancement of consciousness is about.